Weekly Holy Mass Bible Readings. First reading, Sirach chapter 15. Verse 15 to 20. If you choose, you can keep the commandments, they will save you. If you trust in God, you too shall live. He has set before you fire and water. To whichever you choose, stretch forth your hand. Before man are life and death, good and evil, whichever he chooses shall be given him. Immense is the wisdom of the Lord. He is mighty in power, and all-seeing. The eyes of God are on those who fear him. He understands man's every deed. No one does he command to act unjustly, to none does he give license to sin. First reading reflections. The commandments of God help us discern his will. Following God's commandments cannot save us in and of themselves. Only Jesus can save us. Let us use the commandments pastorally as a guide to objective moral truths. However, we must use love and mercy in applying them to individual situations. This is part and parcel of a virtuous life. Life presents to us situations that fit along a sliding scale of objective truth according to the individuals involved. People react differently to similar situations, and this needs to be recognized when assessing the situation. Second reading. 1 Corinthians chapter 2. Verse 6 to 10. Brothers and sisters, we do speak a wisdom to those who are mature, but not a wisdom of this age, nor of the rulers of this age who are passing away. Rather, we speak God's wisdom, mysterious, hidden, which God predetermined before the ages for our glory, and which none of the rulers of this age knew, for if they had known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. But as it is written, what eye has not seen, and ear has not heard, and what has not entered the human heart, what God has prepared for those who love him, this God has revealed to us through the Spirit. For the Spirit scrutinizes everything, even the depths of God. Second reading reflections. Discovering God's wisdom is not as easy as we may think. We have to work hard to find it. It may take us a lifetime to understand God's wisdom, and even then there will still be surprise revelations for us. The challenge is to accept his wisdom even though we do not fully understand it. Faith and trust in God help us to live as disciples of Jesus, obeying his will each day. Responsorial Psalm. Psalm chapter 119. Verse 1 to 2, 4 to 5, 17 to 18, 33 to 34. Blessed are they whose way is blameless, who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are they who observe his decrees, who seek him with all their heart.
Blessed are they who follow the law of the Lord.
You have commanded that your precepts be diligently kept. Oh, that I might be firm in the ways of keeping your statutes.
Blessed are they who follow the law of the Lord.
Be good to your servant, that I may live and keep your words. Open my eyes, that I may consider the wonders of your law.
Blessed are they who follow the law of the Lord.
Instruct me, O Lord, in the way of your statutes, that I may exactly observe them. Give me discernment that I may observe your law and keep it with all my heart.
Blessed are they who follow the law of the Lord.
Gospel of the Week. Matthew chapter 5. Verse 20 to 22, 27 to 28, 33 to 34 and 37. Jesus said to his disciples, I tell you, unless your righteousness surpasses that of the scribes and Pharisees, you will not enter into the kingdom of heaven. You have heard that it was said to your ancestors, you shall not kill, and whoever kills will be liable to judgment. But I say to you, whoever is angry with his brother will be liable to judgment. You have heard that it was said, you shall not commit adultery. But I say to you, everyone who looks at a woman with lust has already committed adultery with her in his heart. Again you have heard that it was said to your ancestors, do not take a false oath, but make good to the Lord all that you vow. But I say to you, do not swear at all. Let your yes mean yes, and your no, need, no. Anything more is from the evil one. Gospel Reflections. Jesus affirms the goodness of the law and reminds us that we need to pay attention to it. He then tells us that our righteousness as his disciple must go beyond the demands of the law, beyond the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees. It goes further into the realm of love and faith, and calls us to sacrifice in loving God and one another. We are called to find a way to bring the grace of God's love to the situation.